because
And the AI will tell you if you're shooting each other.
Yeah, we sometimes call that hard mode in our neck of the woods. Yeah. So what are some of the new additions that we're going to be adding to the game?
Sure, so I mean, so the biggest thing is we have aliens. I mean, super cool to have different types of bosses and all these different cool characters and stuff. The big thing that we have is you actually print weapons on 3D printers in the world, so which is pretty cool. And you can actually pick up barricades and actually put barricades in doorways and other things to protect you and your other players.
Fortifying is definitely something that is shown its mark this year, and having that in a type of Left 4 Dead style game is really great. What were the challenges that you faced bringing in fortification into a game that a lot of people just say, oh, we have hordes of killing?
Sure, I mean, the biggest challenge was finding the right places where we wanted to put them, and the things like silly things like how big do we want to make the barricade, like how tall, like what's it gonna do, things like that. And so we've actually found some really fun places. We've actually seen people at events when we show the demo off of like people using them in ways that we never anticipated.
That was gonna be my next question.
This is crazy, and we actually added features based off of some of that stuff. So like one of the things you can actually do is you can pick up a barricade and actually put a propane tank to it and make it a flaming barricade.
Oh.
And you can also make it an electric barricade. So we have a lot of cool features with it.
Wow.
So how much, I mean, you talked about the balance a little bit between progressing through the map where you move as a team, you kind of claim new areas, and then deciding to fortify. So is there a pattern to it, or when we jump into gameplay with our friends, can we kind of expect a certain cadence?
Sure, I mean, you can totally expect the kind of like really on the edge of your seat kind of cadence. We really want to amp things up and make it really exciting to play. We have the things that kind of slow down so you kind of explore, like look around corners a little bit, maybe find some secret items here and there. But no, we want to make it so your players stick together. Stick it together, stay alive.
What a revolutionary damn concept.
Yes.
Teamwork is a thing?
And a player.
Stick together, stay alive. We actually have one of our enemies, the Whiplash. This is kind of like it's a dog-looking character and it grabs you by the head.
No,
what?
And then
By the head?
runs away with you. And so then your other players have to go chase you down and protect you and potentially heal you and stuff.
Ideally chase you down.
Ideally chase you. Sometimes it doesn't happen, then you just have to
And I do want to jump in and just say, and if they don't, or if I'm playing online and you can never trust those people,
Yeah.
what happens when I die and my team
Why are you
runs
in
off?
my head? Synergy.
I
She's
know,
in
because
my head.
I'm anticipating playing with you, and I'm like, this guy is not coming back to save me.
I turn and run.
So what ends up happening is if someone, we have two states. So we have a suspended state, which actually just paralyzes you, and you can use your pistol to fend things off.
Okay.
If you take more damage than that, then you're unconscious. And so you can't do anything until someone comes back over and revives you.
All right, so when they're just running the three of them for the end of the map,
Yeah,
and I'm
then
back at the first
you're
checkpoint,
you're
can they
kinda-
get through, or it's
They can't.
They can't?
They can. We actually have one map. We have one map where you have to get to a point and then it takes you to a boat. And we have one people where there are 3 people down at an event and one person was alive and then the prompt came up of like, get to the boat. He's like, peace out, I'm out here.
That's what I would do. Man. All right, so back to fortifying, because I'm very interested in this. Is it like an event that happens, or do you just come to a point where you see that you can fortify, and how do you combat people just taking too long to fortify? Because I know a lot of people that like to build.
Well, it's more of just kind of it's an added feature. It's not necessarily like a core mechanic. We really just kind of wanted to make it another option while you're playing. So, like in one scenario in our first level, you find a garage. It's very instant when you start the level, and that's where we introduce the barricades and stuff into the game. And we have pretty much a garage door, and we have like a side door in the garage, and it teaches you, okay, I can put this in the doorway and stuff. But there's not enough barricades to block everything. So you kind of have to figure out, okay, do I want to block that door? Do I want to block the front door and stuff? So,
all right, big bad boss monsters.
we have our fair share of them.
All right.
So we have a beast, which is kind of like this big, gigantic, huge character that spits out fireballs and screams and yells, and it's super scary when you see him. It puts out this gigantic scream. When you hear it, you're kind of like, your heart drops. You're like, oh gosh. We have another character that's actually really cool. We have a character called the Blackout, which is this squid-looking character.
Oh gosh.
That's covered.
Tentacles?
He has tentacles that whips around. Yes. That also has force field barricades around him.
That's fair.
Jesus.
That also has projectile energy weapons and teleports around the map.
And it cooks?
And, yeah.
Yeah, and an MBA in business.
Only 2 payments of $10.99.
Oh my goodness gracious. So is there a story mode?
Yes, so we have our mode, and then you can play it solo and get more of the story, and then you can play with your friends and get the same story and actually get more details because you have other characters that are interacting and stuff.
Okay. So are there unlockables?
Yeah, so we have achievements and unlockables and
great.
mission completing badges and all that stuff.
So in addition to story mode, is there an endless horde mode of any type?
I can't say anything.
Ah.
I'm trying to surprise you with that, man. Don't look at your Christmas presents,
Okay,
okay?
darn it. Let's shake it.
I see 4 characters. Are we maybe going to add any more to the team or have options to swap people in?
So what we are doing is we have customizable outfits.
Even better.
So,
Okay. Styling and profiling.
So with our deluxe edition that comes out July 13th, you can actually get a hazmat suit for the characters, and then we have some other outfits that are coming soon.
Inspired by anything? Or are you looking for?
We have some fun ideas. So we have some really fun ideas that are coming up. Yeah, our character art team has had a good time, and so yeah, I'm sure we'll get some chuckles from people.
I'm gonna ask a little cheeky question here. So
Shoot.
It's going on. It's on Steam.
Yes, Steam right now.
Early access.
Early access.
Okay. Since you're on Steam, community plays a big role in Steam in many ways.
Huge.
Will you allow players to design outfits?
So we're not going to do UGC, but we might do community-led design challenges.
Absolutely.
So pretty much allow people to submit their ideas. Then I mean, we would have to create them and stuff, but it's actually something we've done. One of our maps, actually, we have people. Some of our biggest fans are actually immortalized in the game.
Oh.
So we have a wall within one of our levels that shows pretty much missing people. So
Okay.
you know, you're kind of like a apocalyptic kind of a thing. So it's all these pictures. It has my dog in it. It has other people. It has people from our team, but also has a lot of our fans in it as well.
Wow.
No, it sounds like you guys really have your ear to the ground with the community, just based on some of the things you implemented at their suggestion and how willing you're going to be, taking suggestions from them. Where does that community live, and how often do you guys, talk to them? How do you communicate?
I was in the green room talking with our community on Discord.
Oh my
Oh, wow.
God. So that you guys have you're really dedicated people
Yes.
that can find that Discord
Yeah.
link and hop right in.
Discord GG/Earthfall.
There you go.
So yeah, I mean, we're talking with them. I mean, through E3, we've been talking with, telling them to be prepared for what we're doing, and like I'm always in there. Designers are always there. We're listening to Steam forums. You're probably hearing one of myself or other people on our team talking with it. People, like we try to really understand what our community is doing and really understand.